what I'm stuck with is a Democratic Party run by Joe Biden, Chuck Schumer, and Hakeem Jeffries. Now, I voted for Hillary, but I wanted Bernie. I voted for Bernie in the primaries, but I voted for Biden the same way Bernie did in the general. You're free to do anything you want. Let me just remind you of something. Had we gotten Hillary Clinton in 2016 instead of Donald Trump, there would be, assuming Hillary was reelected, there would be right now, and I want you to think about this, what's gone on in the past 2 weeks. Think about this. If Hillary was finishing up her second term, right now, there would be 4 justices on the Supreme Court who she picked. 4. That means 6 out of 9 justices would have been picked either by Hillary Clinton or Barack Obama. 2/3 of the United States Supreme Court would be controlled by Democrats. Think about this now. Think about what we've been up against the past decade. Think long and hard about this. Imagine a country where 6 out of 9 justices of the Supreme Court were picked by Hillary Clinton or Barack Obama. Hillary Clinton wins. No Gorsuch, no Kavanaugh, no Amy Coney Barrett. All we would have is John Roberts, Samuel Alito, and Clarence Thomas. And Alito and Thomas are old men. 3 conservatives, 6 liberals. All we had to do was get Hillary elected in 2016. All she had to do was win Michigan, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania. But we didn't get Hillary. We got Trump and we got Mitch McConnell, and that's what they did to this country. So right now, I'm not particularly interested in talking about how corrupt the Democrats are. I know they're in bed with Wall Street, and some of them in bed with the oil companies. But 6 out of 9 liberal justices would not be in bed with Wall Street or the oil companies. Maybe the Republican justices are, but do you honestly think Hillary Clinton would have nominated a Supreme Court justice who would behave like Clarence Thomas? Maybe a little. I mean, she's not a saint, but 6 out of 9 justices would have ushered in voting rights, right? Is it Shelby? They would have overturned that. They would have overturned Citizens United. They would have gotten the money out of politics. They would have taken on gerrymandering, upheld Biden's eviction moratorium, upheld student debt relief, which we lost in June, and they would have fished for lawsuits that give them an opportunity to put the gun manufacturers that sell AR-15s to high school students out of business. The court. And I did hear that in 2016. I did hear a lot of Hillary Clinton people say, I know, not to me because I voted for her, but they say, look, the court. You're voting to control 2/3 of our government, right? The executive branch and the judicial branch. The court. This is why Republicans must steal presidential elections. The courts. This is why they keep poor people of color from voting. Because winning the presidency means you win the courts. Yeah, Hillary is a hawk. She destroyed Libya when she was Secretary of State under Obama. Maybe she provoked Putin by pulling Ukraine too hard, too soon towards the West. But 6 out of 9 Supreme Court justices. Think about that. Tell me what this country would look like with a Supreme Court where 6 out of 9 were picked by Obama or Hillary. Some of you are too young to know about Roe v. Wade, but there was a time in this country when there was a decision called Roe v. Wade, and it got overturned last year. And in 14 states, within 1 year in 14 states, it's next to impossible for poor women to get abortions.